Hey! This is my first devlog for the world of Kadal, Protector of Hammerdale. That is the name right now. Will it stay? Maybe. I think I will do like Elder Scroll, call every game Elder Scroll, and then something else. So it will be like World of Kadal, something else. So Elder Scroll, Morrowind, Elder Scroll, Skyrim. Yes, my game will be bigger than Skyrim. No, I am not crazy. Why do you ask? This game is a 2D RPG deck builder with some city building elements. To begin with, I need a moving character. But how do I do that? I know, I will watch a tutorial. Did I really need to look at a tutorial to make a character move? No, I did not. But starting up a new project in Unity with nothing in it is exciting and scary. So I wanted a parent to hold my hand, and watching a tutorial gave me that feeling. Nightrun Studio had some great tutorials on what I wanted. First, I looked at some tutorials on how to make a tile map and how to make a player move around the map. Then I watched almost all of Nightrun Studio's videos. They are great, go watch them! So I made a character move around the game world with different elevations and stuff. Now I have something that looks like a game. But like most tutorials, they will not show you everything you need to do. In this case, I wanted to build a card game. Nightrun Studio was showing me how to attack by pressing a button. I had this idea of using lists and then just moving the cards from one list to another, and that is what I did. It worked. Perfect. When I did this, I maybe got a bit too excited to keep going and so I did not think about documenting the process. So trust me, the card game I made was great. It was a game where you attack and defend yourself with different cards. Just like Slay the Spire, but my game was not as good as Slay the Spire. So when I was done with the card game, I took most of it and put it into my moving character game. So at least I can show you when I did that and how it looks when I shuffled some cards in that part of the development. Look at all that shuffling! Now that I have cards that I can shuffle, I will need some enemies in the game world. In the beginning, I had enemies that just stood there, not moving. When you walked into them, they would trigger the card game part of the game and you did battle with cards. My plan there was to have enemies stand and block the path forward. Only thing is, when they only stood there, they felt kind of lifeless. So I added some patrol points. They will now follow all the children I put into a game object. If I want more patrol points, I just add more children. Easy. So now they move around. What I had now was a character that moved around a game world and enemies that triggered a card game. I would call that a good start. It took me about 2 weeks to get this working. But like I said, now I have a beginning, a foundation for the game. And this will be the end of the first devlog for World of Kadal, Protector of Hammerdale. If you liked this video, please hit subscribe. I will drop a devlog every Friday for a few weeks. And in the next one I will show you a lot of different stuff that you do not want to miss. Thank you for watching.